Today, I'm going to show you a hilarious mentalism effect involving 5 spectators. 4 of them will be world-class liars and 1 of them will bravely speak the truth. So, stay with me. I'm Kaushik Biswas and you are watching my channel Kaushik Biswas Magic. Welcome to my channel. Every week I'm uploading several magic and mentalism tutorials on this channel. So if you love magic, if you want to see magic, if you want to learn magic or mentalism, then please support me by subscribing my channel. Please strike the like button if you like this video and share this video with your friends and write in the comments how much you enjoyed watching this tutorial and how much your viewers enjoyed watching this mentalism effect. Also, don't forget to strike the bell icon for new upload notifications. Without much ado, let me perform this trick for you first and then I'll take you step by step into how to do this. 5 spectators are invited to participate in this mentalism test. 4 of them writes a small sentence, the funniest lies they can think of. For example, 4 of them writes something like this. These are pre-folded papers. In order to save time, I have folded them beforehand so that they can fold them back in the same way after they have written. The first of them writes, I am the CEO of Google on weekends. Fantastic. The second one may write like this, something like this. I invented the internet using a toaster. The third one writes, I taught Einstein how to do math. And the fourth spectator may write, I have a pet dinosaur named Kevin. And the fifth spectator writes, an undeniable truth. I have written, the sun rises in the east. So that is the truth one. But you are turning away as they are writing, so you have absolutely no idea what they are writing. So they write their sentences, whatever they could think of, and after that they follow the folds, and with the stapler which you have handed over to them, they just staple the papers, folded papers like so. They staple the papers like so. And you have no idea as to what they have written, and only then you turn around, you face the spectators, and you also ask them to mix the papers, pieces of papers. It is stapled so that they don't open up prematurely and you cannot see what they have written. So they are mixed up in such a way so that they even don't know which one is which. After that, you say that mentalists always use a pentagram. So I'll be using a pentagram. So say you show a pentagram like so. So here is a pentagram and you place it on the table like this. Now, if you are performing for a larger audience, you can just use a stand or lean it against a tumbler or something like that. So you take these from the spectators and you put them one by one on any one of these pentagram points. So these are the points, see, and they are numbered 4, 2, 5, 3, and 1. They are not in any order. They are haphazardly numbered and you just put them in any way you like. After that, you tell them that I have a Chinese coin and it is a very powerful coin. It has the ability to eliminate the lies from the truth. It can find out the truth. So say you show a Chinese coin and you hand this over to any one of the assisting spectators and ask him to put it on top of any one of these papers. Now, he has absolutely free choice. Imagine this. These papers could be borrowed from the audience, and you can use any white paper if you want to do it impromptu. But only thing you need to carry is this stapler, because nobody carries a stapler with them. So you carry this stapler. You can use a smaller stapler if you want to, and you can perform this. So somebody places this, say, over here, and you point out that this is number 4, and this is the first lie that has been eliminated. That is the first lie. So let us see what is the lie written over here. So saying you just take out the pin of the stapler and read it out loud, and it says, I have a pet dinosaur named Kevin. It's a lie. So the coin has perfectly found out one of the lies. And just like a board game, he has to follow the rule of this mentalism test. It is very simple. Here is 4. So he has to move clockwise along this pentagram. So 4 times. So it is 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is the next lie that should be eliminated. The Chinese coin has found out the second lie. Let us see whether it is the lie or not. So saying you take it out, let us see, it has found out a lie or that is the truth. Yes. Let us open it up, and it says, oh my God, I am the CEO of Google on weekends. Now, just imagine how funny it could be. You met the situation and you just have to concentrate on presentation. It's going to be very funny. So this is number 2. So that is the second lie. So he has to move 2 times now, clockwise once again. So 1 and 2. This is probably the third lie. Let us find it out. So saying you just take this out and it says, let us see whether it is a lie or a truth. It's a lie. I taught Einstein how to do math. I taught Einstein how to do math. So another lie. Only 2 left. One of them is a lie. Another is an undeniable truth. So what is the number here? 1. So he has to move 1 time, again clockwise. So it moves to the next one. And let us see whether it is a lie or the truth. And here it is. It says, oh, it is another lie. I invented internet using a toaster. I invented internet using a toaster. Just imagine how ridiculous it can be. So only 1 paper is left out. That must be the truth. We all know it must be the truth. And it must be the one that is, the sun rises in the east. The sun rises in the east. True. I'm quite sure you'll admit that this is one of the funniest mentalism effects possible, whether you are doing it as a close-up mentalism or on a platform situation. So let us get into the secret. And the secret is very, very clever. At the same time, I take the opportunity to tell you that if you want to take your magic to the next level, please consider joining as a member of my channel in level 2 or higher. That is because in level 2 and in the higher levels, I am sharing some really commercial and professional magical secrets which I cannot discuss in the open area of my channel for obvious reasons. Every week I'm uploading some new wonderful effects that I have been performing in my own paid gigs. So enjoy those wonderful tricks and make your audience amazed. I hope you like the effect, and believe me, wherever I have performed this, the people start laughing. It is a solid entertainment. So for this, you need to draw this. Just pause your video, and it is a star, just a simple star, 5-pointed star. And it is very important how you number them. So here is 1, and directly opposite along this line, here is 2. And again, directly opposite this point here is 3. And then it goes straight over here. This is 4, and it then goes right here and meets this line. It is 5. So after going here, it just goes over here and it forms a pentagram or a star. This numbering process is very, very important. If you make a mistake, this trick is not going to work. Otherwise, this is very simple. Of course, you need to prepare your stapler for this. Yes, there is a little preparation which you need to do at home. You just can't do that in front of the spectators. Now, if you open up the chamber of this stapler, you can see that the staple pins are in a straight line like this. Now, when you buy a new one, it looks something like this. There are, I don't know, maybe 50 or 100 staple pins all attached to one another. Count to the 5th pin from this end, from maybe the left end. Now, if your eyesight is poor, then you might face a little bit of trouble, but using a magnifying glass, you can easily do it. You need a marker pen, not this one. I have used this one to draw this pentagram, but you need a fine tip marker pen, very fine as possible. Now you count to the 5th pin from this end and just mark that pin with your pen. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I have just put a dot mark over here. Now I don't think the camera will be able to catch this, but I have marked a small dot over here. You can put a straight line too if you want to, but you have to be careful. You have to be careful. This dot or a straight line, whatever you use to mark the 5th pin from the left side, it should only be visible to you, and the marking should not move to the 4th pin or the 6th pin. It should be on the 5th pin only. That is important. Now, if you want to perform this 2 times or 3 times in a row, then what you need to do is mark every 5th pin of this strip of stapler pins likewise. So 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th one is marked. Again 1, 2, 3, 4, the 5th one is marked, and so on. And you are ready to perform this as many times as it is possible. How many marked pins are there? So you can perform that many times in a row. So once you prepare this, you just put it inside here. So I already have one here. which is already marked, you push it in, and then you set your stapler ready for stapling. So that is the only preparation you need. After that, you can hand over these papers. These are not marked in any way, and you can even borrow these papers, and you need a larger paper to draw the pentagram. So 4 of them writes whatever they want. That should be very funny, and they fold it likewise, and the 5th spectator always writes the truth. Now after each of them has written them, you ask them to staple the paper. So he staples it. Now one of the stapler pin has already been used, so the marked one is now 4th from this end. The second one is also stapled likewise. The 4th one is stapled likewise. A 3rd one and 4th one, these are all stapled. Now the one that is ready for the staple is the one that is marked. So whoever has written the truth uses the stapler, and he gets the marked one. See, there is a small mark over here. Now that is very, very important for you. They can mix them up as much as they want, and whenever you get this, whenever you turn around, you look for the marking as you are talking. You just spread them like so, and you know that this is the one that is marked. This is the one that is marked. The marked one should always be placed on the 5th point of the pentagram. So but people should never understand this. You have to place them in such a way so that they think that you are putting them haphazardly. So you put anywhere like so, and here you just put them like this, and you can put the 5th one. This is the 5th one. You put it here. So your marking, you have to note the marking very carefully. The rest is automatic. You have to follow the rule of this test, that is, they can place it anywhere, and wherever they put, it is opened up, and the funny message is read, and here is 2, so he has to move 2 times. Again, this is another false lie, so this one is also removed 1, so it will always end up with the truth one, the paper that has a truth written on it. Now another thing can happen is that the spectator unknowingly places it on the 5th one. It sends here. Magic or mentalism cannot be any better than that. You say that I just told you that this coin has enormous power and it eliminates the lies, and you have placed it over there. That means you have eliminated these. So these are all lies. Let me read them out. Now you open them up and read them out. This is very important because it is funny. People will enjoy the lies they have written. So you read them one at a time and then say that let us see what is written here. It is the truth. The sun rises in the east in this case. So give it a try. It's very easy to perform. I hope you enjoyed today's tutorial. See you again next time in the next video. Make people laugh and happy with your magic and mentalism. Bye bye.